The time has arrived when I have to walk down the aisle with this beautiful, huge dress. But it's impossible to do the first dance with it. So you guessed it, we need a party dress to do the dance with. I bought my dress like a year ago, and I know a lot of YouTubers here decide to make their main dress, but for me, I wanted something really specific, and one, I didn't think that I had the skills to do it, and two, I wanted to go through the full experience of buying a dress, you know, the champagne, the chocolate, all the dresses. I was very excited. So I ended up buying this dress with, it's so beautiful, with puff but not too much, with a corset to show a little bit my waist, with an open neckline, with some sleeves that go until here. The problem though is that we've been practicing our first dance and it has some flips and going under the legs and then falling and then turning me around, and with this dress I cannot lift my arms more than this because the sleeves are attached to the body. So I thought, why don't I try to make my own party dress so I can dance with it. What I haven't told you yet is that the wedding is in 2 weeks, so it's pretty impossible. Now for the idea of the dress, very simple. I want to go again with the corset because I really like how it defines my figure, and I want to have teardrop cups, which I've never done, with some pleats, which I've never done. I want to change the lines of the corset so they go more towards the center, and for the skirt I want to do something simple, which is 2 circle skirts on top of each other, because circle skirts are very easy to do. And when I went to buy the fabric, the woman told me that these skirts are very nice because you have 2 layers, so you can take the pictures that you go like, and then the fabric meets on top of you and then you still have the fabric on the bottom, and I thought that was very cute, so I'm gonna try. So I bought this fabric like a month ago in Barcelona, and I think it's white polyester, and the lady said it was the best and it was actually pretty cheap, so I said give it to me, and here we have it. What do you think? It's white. It's not such a big deal, but it has a beautiful drape and it's also pretty thin. Then other things we're going to need are interfacing, we're gonna need some boning, then we're going to need underwires. Funny story, they're in Spain, but I'm going to Spain in 2 days, so I guess I'll finish the dress there. Well, I'm going to need eyelets, but I plan on making them by hand. My eyelet machine, I cannot get it to work. My eyelet machine means a thing that goes like this and a hammer that goes like that. Foam for the cups. I actually don't know what it is. So now that we know all the ingredients for this thing, it's time to stir. And we are going to start with the prototype as always. Also sorry because I'm not really glamorous today, but I've been sick for the past 2 weeks and I just wanted to be in my pajamas today, okay? Cool pajamas! First thing we're going to need is our basic top pattern. The next thing you need is some paper to draft with. Almost. Then you're gonna need a pencil. For this pattern, I'm going to use this book here. Pattern cutting for lingerie, beachwear and leisurewear. The only corset I've ever made was with this book and it turned out pretty amazing. And I really trust the book. So if you own this book, you can go to page number 74, corset. We have prototype number 1. I don't know if I'm going to love the boobs part. I think it's pretty bad. I have to start the circumference of my bust higher, and here you can see that it needs a little bit more, so maybe it should get until here. I don't know what to do because I don't have a lot of time and I got burned. I got burned with the iron. Okay, knowing we're pressed with time, what I'm going to do is get the corset I made for the 3-piece suit, and I'm going to make the modifications on top of this one. As you can see, I'm in Spain and it's 3 days till the wedding and I haven't started my dress, so I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we're going to do whatever we can and see how far we get. Stress is so real. Oh my god. So I have everything with the seam allowances. You know, the only thing that makes me happy is that I did my nails yesterday and I've never done them before, and it's like, hee, I'm a princess, and that makes me happy. So whenever I'm stressed, I look at my nails and I think, wow, yeah, you're pretty. Do you want me to show you everything we did for the wedding? So we have here some boxes that you don't see. And we made a present for everyone that is coming. Whenever they sit down, they're going to have this on their place, and it's Owen and I stuck in a whiskey bottle, and then here it says, take a shot, we tied the knot. And then everyone is going to receive these so they can take a shot and get drunk straight away when they get to the wedding. We're going to put some cards on the table for people that don't dance, and we have it both in Catalan and in English, saying if you don't feel like dancing, grab a friend and play a game. Pinterest is where I find everything. I bought these little things that you make bubbles with for when we get out of the church and everyone throws petals on us, and then the kids make little bubbles. Then we have the guest book that is also in English and in Catalan. The partner of my cousin made it and it's beautiful. Owen and Nuria. Nice. I'm showing you because probably people that come to the wedding will not realize everything that we made. And then there's a video about it, but I made little scratch cards, and the prize is going to be these 2 jackets. That if you want to see them, you will have to go and watch my other video. And then don't worry, I have more stuff. For the mom of the bride and the groom, I'm doing a little embroidery of the family. And I actually wanted to embroider every single person at the wedding, but I realized that doing this little person is like 4 hours. Spend so much time. And guess what? I told you, right, that it was 3 days to the wedding? This is how we have the mother of the groom right now. No one in the family yet. Looks like there's a lot of stuff, but maybe there isn't as much as I thought. But everything took so long to make. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna make stickers for the guest book, but I ran out of ink, so we have to go and buy ink, but they didn't have it in the shop today, so we have to go tomorrow and then print all of them and then cut them, and then people can stick them in the guest book. And it's going to be nice because it's people in my family, my friends. It's just funny stuff that you send nowadays on WhatsApp. The same. And this is the weather at the moment. Rain, 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 rain. Wonderful. So now that I gave you 1,000 ideas if you get married, let's get back into the dress. And I'm borrowing my auntie's machine. I've never used this brand before. I have the inner layer done and it looks good. I changed the lines here. I added the seam allowances. It's a little bit wobbly here at the bottom, but it's fine because it's a seam allowance and I made it longer than normal, so it's gonna be fine. And now what I have to do is add the boning. Okay, I'm looking into the cups and I have this foam here, and I put the 2 pieces that go below and the top piece, and then I made this one a little bit bigger because I want to make this shape. So this would be my booby. I think I'm happy with this. Today's still the wedding. Today we have to do the cups and the skirt, so let's get into it. I hate the dress. I think this is the first time in my life where I'm thinking, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. I'm so tired. And it's not looking that nice, and all the lines are wrong, and I'm already not going to sleep because I have to finish some embroidery things before tomorrow, and we have to go and pick up something somewhere else, and I'm very tired. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the skirt and see if it's a little bit better, and if it is, good, and then I'll revisit the cups. But right now it's just looking so bad that I don't know, and it's 2 days and tomorrow I have no time. I'm feeling a little bit better. This is looking more like a dress. I think I did something wrong and the centers are wrong, but you cannot see it. Well, you kind of cannot see it. I have a little pleat here that I don't love, but also we're going to ignore it because no one should be this close to me. I'm sad that this is not as perfect as I wanted this dress to be, but right now I would settle with finishing it. So now that I have little scraps of fabric, I'm going to go back to the cup and I don't know, try and feel less blocked, because this is getting somewhere and it's cute. So let's try and be positive. One day till the wedding, we have to leave in about 3 hours max. So let's get going. We have one. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works and it's kind of cute. Okay, so we see here, I haven't attached it yet because my machine does not take this much, but I'm gonna do it by hand. I still need to do the other boob, that's why I'm covering myself. But overall, it's looking nice. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm satisfied. I'm already at the house where I'm going to get changed tomorrow. My friends are on the way. Owen just left. We were practicing the dance and I'm still making the dress. Oh my gosh. Look, this is what I'm doing now. We have the dress and it's a mess. And this is not working, this is not working. I'm still making holes, and as you know, the wedding is tomorrow morning, so my friends are telling me that I should change the plan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the top and the bottom, and I'm going to do something with the skirt and do the skirt and see how it works. I'm back in the Netherlands, and as you can see, the dress was not finished. I was almost there, but I think I needed like 2 more days, something like that, to make it up to my standards. The night before the wedding was a horrible night, I have to say. I was very angry at myself because I always prioritize other people before myself, and I kept asking myself, why do I keep doing that? Why do I prioritize other people? And the next day I understood. Everyone was so grateful about everything I had made, and I felt so loved, and it was just, that's why I do it. That's why I do it. It was one of the happiest days of my life. I was very emotional. I was crying all day. I was so happy. Everything went perfectly. I struggled a little bit to do the dance with big dress, but it was also kind of funny doing it with that one, so I was happy about it. The only problem is that I wanted to be comfortable during the party, and I had to be holding my tail all night long, so that was a little bit uncomfortable. I was thinking if I should finish the dress or not to feel better, but to be honest, I don't want to. I think it's okay to sometimes fail, and even though I could have looked like a swan, I just look like a princess. Some of you might wonder, why didn't I start this earlier? That's a fair point. I have a full-time job. I'm trying to build the YouTube, I'm trying to build a website, I'm trying to build all social media. I've had 5 weddings, 3 bachelorette parties. It's been a tough year, and I haven't had the mental capacity or the time to work on it earlier. So that's why, again, I prioritize other things before the night of my life. For now, this is how I'm going to end with. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a little bit of a roller coaster for me. Thank you for always being here. I love you so much. If you want to see some extra videos about this, if they ever appear, follow me on Instagram. My handle is _Nuriamo, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, by the way, one of the things that I didn't show you, look, we made t-shirts because we had a padel tournament the next day. So one more thing that I did, all the logos were created by us. So yeah, stressful times, but happy times.